sustainable development. It is when the needs of the present are met, it doesn't compromise the needs of the future generations while preserving the environment. What is branding generations? It is when you start educating your kids to do something at a young age and it starts getting embedded in their day-to-day activities, and then they teach their kids and so on. Is this possible, and how can we start branding our generations for sustainable development? There are about 7 billion people in the United States, if not more, and the water usage that we use on a day-to-day basis is 69.3 gallons of water per person, which would convert loosely to about 1,000 cups of water per day per person. That's quite a lot once you think about it. Why do we recycle, and how many of us recycle? The reason why we need to recycle is to protect the environment, and by doing so, we are in a way thanking nature for the good she has been supplying to us. By recycling, we are saving energy and natural resources and reducing pollution caused by having to make new products. And by recycling, we can save natural resources so that the future generations may use them. How many people actually recycle? By an estimate, 77% of the United States recycle, which is a good thing, especially when being compared with Australia, which is just 7%. But unlike Ireland, which 90% recycle. What is the age demographic for recyclers? Nowadays, recycling is being talked about everywhere, so you would think it's the younger generations who mostly recycle. While that is true, there are only 70% of individuals that are between 18 to 30 years old who recycle, whereas 81% of the individuals are 62 and older. Even though 70% is a good percentage, but with time it will turn to 100. In 2010, an actor who's well known for his part Boone on a drama show Lost and is currently starring as Damon Salvatore on The Vampire Diaries, Ian Somerhalder, created a foundation, IS Foundation. According to their site, they aim to empower, educate, and collaborate with people and projects to positively impact the planet and its creatures. Their goal is to focus on the environment and clean energy and the animals, and to invite people to make a difference. While what he's doing is a great thing, I think it will be a challenge to involve young kids to be a part of something serious. According to Mr. Somerhalder in an interview, the primary challenge will be engaging and empowering people, primarily youth, to overcome environmental and legislative challenges that prevent the environment of green initiatives. He also said, "We are at the most pivotal time in the history of Earth, and this generation has the ability to stop the extinction of 50% of all species. Rather than be Generation Extinction, the youth of today can become Generation Green." Yes, it's all easier said than done. But that is why he started this foundation, to get younger kids to get involved. He even started an IS Foundation College, where college students can be a part of his foundation campaigns from anywhere. Through this way, he's getting young minds to be proactive and think more about important issues. This makes you to be a part of something. You're seeing things and feeling things yourself, and now what others are expecting you to feel. What does the nature do for us? It gives us free, clean drinking water, food that is put on our table, and it decomposes of our waste and natural gas. Can we do something huge to attain sustainable development? I think we can do something, but we can start first recycling and take more steps to attain sustainable development. What exactly do we need to recycle? There are two types of recycling. Single bin recycling, which can be placed onto any recycling container, and the other one is other recycling, which must be separated from single bin items and requires special handling. Single bin recycling materials include all types of papers, glass cans, and plastic containers. Other recycling materials include batteries, building materials, computers, and electronic devices, and so on. Now we know what to recycle, but what can we not recycle? To name a few: plastic film, food containers, and last but not least, trash. Just by knowing what we can and can't recycle, we can teach our young ones to start recycling first at school, then at home, so that they can continue recycling in college, then they can pass their torch to their kids, and so on. To be a part of Branding Generations, you can ask your school to place recycling bins around your elementary school, high school, and colleges and universities. Practice recycling at home and in public. If you can't find a recycling bin near you, please walk that extra small 10 feet or 1 block to throw your recycling materials into a nearby bin. To save on water, turn off the tap when you are soaping your dishes. To save some electric, turn off the lights when you are not in a room and unplug an appliance when it's not in use because it's using your electricity. If you don't want to save the water and electric usage just for the knowledge you are allowing the future generations to meet their needs, then do it for the fact that you are saving money on your water and electronic bills.